My Hero Ultra Rumble is a video game based off the popular series JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Among Us.
Now, if you've seen or played this game, you may have noticed something rather surprising. Shocking even. There are at least 3, if not 4, characters that are playable in the game. Now, obviously there are good characters, bad characters, and really good characters. And, as the best player to ever grace this game in the history of forever, I am going to perfectly place these characters next to letters. And if you disagree with me, then, yeah, it's fine, we all have different opinions, man. But the difference is mine is perfect and correct and the best one in every way. On top of that, I will have 2 sets of tier lists. Mine, the correct one, and perfect in every way, and a second one where I will be asking the 2 best players I know about their not as important opinions and rankings on each of these skill sets and characters as well. Even though they haven't, aren't, and quite frankly never will be as good as me. I have 14 kills. There's 5, 4, and 3. What the fuck do you want me to do? No, Royce, he's not 3. He's pi. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
Ronnie, you fucking suck. I'm tweeting about this. They are still some of the best players out there. Also, I will be judging these characters as their base selves without tuning. So with that out of the way, let's start with the main character. John Popeye's Hero is the basic guy the game throws you onto when you first get into the game. He's the tutorial character. He's the first character you sort of learn how to play. You play the tutorial, you play a game against really good players, and there you go. However, Assault Deku is not actually a bad character at all, even though he's like the default character. Now, as the main character with a total of, 7 quirks, you could reasonably think that he'd be pretty cool and flashy, right? Left. The only other quirk he uses is Black Whip.
Shut the fuck up!
Well, I'll lay off. It's just Assault Deku. Now, onto his moves for his alpha. He's got the standard shoot the guy you want to shoot projectile. The range is good, and so is his damage. Nothing crazy until you perform a super insane technique called crouching. Now that you've done this, all you have to do is aim in and find some poor bastard you don't like and erase them. This is a next level mag dump because you do extra damage with a single shot that can collat/pierce through enemies. Now, however, the devs had balance in their minds for this, and it does use up all of your ammo, but you can't not go for this at least once every game, right? Now, onto his beta, which is his kick.
Go to hell. Nothing personal.
Yeah, it's just a kick. Now, it does do a decent amount of damage. In fact, it does a pretty heavy amount of damage, but the tracking on this thing is crazy. Doesn't matter if you're left, right, center, above, behind, it will track onto you. However, he's only got 1 charge of it, so it's nothing super crazy, but it's still really good as a movement option too. Then the sauce of this character that every single character has lies in his gamma, which is Black Whip. This move is exclusively movement. It does 0 damage, none whatsoever. Its range and speed is really good, and it's just a really good movement option. That's all it is. The best part about it though is that it doesn't just move Deku around, it moves enemies around. That's the funny haha part about it. You can literally Scorpion Spear someone right in front of you to murder them with your team, and at level 9, he gets a second one. You can do a reset combo and ensure that kill. You can hook someone right in front of you and just execute him with the Crouching Alpha. Then his special allows him to pick up his down teammates or run around with a speed boost and then put them down, which freezes them practically instantly. He also has super armor while doing this, so it's pretty good. All in all, he's not terrible, but he's not broken, so I'd say he's a solid B tier. Where are we putting Yellow Deku, guys? Oh my gosh, I say B tier.
B tier.
Yeah, didn't forget to start recording. Now, Strike Deku is anything but mid and low tier. He was the first edition of skill sets, which seems like a cool idea. I gotta play my favorite character as a different class, with new moves, functioning differently. So yeah, a cool idea. But then you slowly realize that this is a gacha game, and then boom! He curb stomps you, and you come to the realization of what he actually is. Straight up broken and the first of many. Literally everything the skill set does makes your health explode. His alpha has insane damage and range and hard knockdown, and if you aim in, it's more precise. His beta feels like it's impossible to roll, especially for a move that does that much damage. And his gamma tripling as cover, damage, and movement, a way to set up for his beta to do even more damage with it. Listen, I get he's a strike character, so his roll is damage, but the problem is that he does too much damage. On top of that, visually one of the most boring characters in the entire game by far. I mean, like I said, Deku has seven quirks, and the only one he uses is Black Whip, and that's in his assault version. But typically, it is the most boring characters that are the best. I mean, look at Valorant when it came to duelists for the entire lifespan of the game up until recently. Anyways, Strike Deku, easy S tier. Alright, Strike Deku. Oh my gosh, that's the one that dunks on you. Blah, blah, blah. S tier bastard. Next up, Bakugan. Personally, I hate this character in the series for a lot of reasons. His character,
You bastard! I'll tell you what'll happen if you make a fool out of me!
his power, how he uses his power, his dumb ass costume.
Ew!
However, that doesn't really translate over to his strike variation. His alpha is really good, and the speed feels faster than most, closer to hit scan, but the damage, oh my gosh, the damage is much lower due to that, obviously. So overall, it's nothing insane. It's still pretty good though. With his beta, become Junkrat from Overwatch and launch little bombs you carry around in your pockets, dealing good AoE damage. They're a little bit awkward to use, but once you get it down, they're a really good source of constant splash damage. And then his Gamma. This is one of the dumbest looking moves in the game to me, but regardless, it's as useful as it is stupid looking. Bakugo is apparently a big fan of the Orisa spin to win meta and really wanted to be the spear instead of that stupid horse that I hate. The damage from this move is really high. It is a good way to get in and a decent movement move too. Speaking of movement, his special is incredibly good for movement, and that's all it's good for because that's all it does. Fart around and get where you need to go on a relatively short cooldown. Obviously movement isn't useless, you can propel yourself up, and seeing as you've got an extremely fast projectile or bombs, you can throw bombs down on people and do cool stuff like this. All things considered, he's really just okay, but not terrible, so a solid C tier. Bakugan. Red.
Which one is a red one?
The not Unabomber one.
I'd say B tier.
I'd say
Yeah.
C. His damage,
I think I will go C actually.
the damage on his alpha is like less than 80 at level 9.
Ooh.
He's pretty...
Low B.
No, I'm going C. Rapid Bakugo might be one of the worst things ever. I'm not saying, oh, he sucks, he's D tier, he's worse than Strike Bakugo. I'm saying he's a skill set. On top of that, he was another rapid addition to the game, and everyone was starting to get a little tired of rapid additions at this point. So to see another one and he was good was irritating. So his alpha is essentially, what if I threw tiny rocks at you that did an annoying amount of damage but also propelled me in the air. It's nothing super crazy in terms of flashiness, but it's still pretty good because it's useful for air suspension, which is his entire game plan. If you like carpet bombing, then his beta is literally just that. Good damage, really good movement, and a good tie into his Gamma, which is a small AoE explosion that does a lot of damage and puts him up in the air. Whoa, crazy. So he gets to do a lot of damage and then gets out in one motion. All in all, he does a lot of damage and is a giant pain in the ass to catch. And on top of that, he is brain dead. Easy. Annoying as fuck tier. Alright, now this is the Unabomber.
S.
S.
Which is so hard to get, plus he has so much ammo.
And he does a shit ton of damage. Steven, what you feeling?
Get that Israeli out of here.
Now, if we're gonna talk about an actually good rapid, and I don't mean, oh wow, they're so good in terms of tiers, I mean in design, gameplay, design. Of course, I have to be talking about Ochaco. Ochaco was the second character I actually picked up and tried to be good with, and during the first game I played her, I knew I was going to keep playing her. Her movement with her alpha is extremely fun, baking shots off of enemies mid-air, and her special makes her movement 10,000 times better. However, if you happen to use up all 3 of your alphas completely, you're going to be in a bit of trouble for a little bit. But that's what makes the base 3 rapids fun, is that you have to manage your movement carefully, because if you don't, your character falls apart. And that's the huge gap between them and every other rapid that's been added to the game. Back to Ochaco, her beta is a big ass car that you gotta swing into people and occasionally throw them into people too. It's a solid move with good damage and decent poke projectile, and helps tie into her gamma, which is her grab lift, which is such a good team tool and can practically guarantee kill someone if your team is aware of it. Even without them, you can do so much damage by yourself with your car and alpha. On top of that, she is a drip queen, which is part of the reason I even gave her a chance in the first place. Lots of good things about Ochaco, but I'm going to be putting her in B tier. Now, the question is, why so low? She's a good character, she's fun, blah 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 blah. Her big problem is that she's balanced, but her gamma can guarantee a kill if her team's with her, yes. And while you're factually correct, any stun in the game can do that because it's a team game. Unfortunately, with most of the top tiers in this game, they don't need their team. They do all the damage with one charge of one move. While Ochaco, while she has a team, it's really good. It's a team game. Maybe a little bit over a year ago, she'd be definitely higher, like maybe A or S. But a lot of skill sets and characters have been added since then, and they aren't exactly balanced. But we'll get to that later. Point is, she's a balanced character competing with insanely OP characters, and it doesn't make sense to put her in the same rank as someone like Rapid Bakugo or Strike Deku. Okay, Ochaco, blue.
I'd say an
normal
A
one?
tier. I'd say A tier. I think she's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think she is good. Her movement's really good.
Yeah, it is, and her damage and team combo potential is not bad.
Yeah. She's also really fun.
She is so much fun. Now, Assault Ochaco is completely different than her rapid variation. To be blunt, it is broken. It's straight up broken and completely unfair, not balanced in the slightest, and normally I hate things like this, but this is an exception because I use it and it's just not real. There's no way they added this and they're like, yeah, that's good. It's just not real at all. It's like playing Hero in Smash Ultimate. You can't help but laugh as you absolutely violate your opponents with fair and honest damage in a super skilled and difficult way. Like her alpha at level 1 is doing over 100 damage. Level 1! Not to mention her beta is a get out of jail free card with how fast you move on an assault character. She's moving faster than she does on her rapid version. Also, it's pretty decent damage too. And to wrap it up, her gamma is exactly like her rapid gamma with one teensy difference. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a hint. You may or may not deal an insane amount of damage. And the craziest part is that you don't even need to do any of these combos. You don't. Because everything she does makes you explode instantly. I really like this skill set because it's just not fair. It's so blatantly overpowered. Anyways, easy S tier. Easy S tier. Okay. the yellow one.
Triple
S
S.
tier.
Triple S tier. No, there's no way. It's
You
not
should
real.
make so much damage.
Now for another character that is a complete snooze fest in terms of character, Todoroki. Not a fan of his character. His design is boring and lame as shit, and how he uses his power, you would think that a guy who's been trained since essentially birth on how to use his powers would like have just better ways to use it other than big iceberg, big flame. But that's all he does. He's boring as hell, dude. Now in the game, I've never played him before now, and I was actually surprised by how fun he is. His alpha is pretty much the same as Strike Bakugan's, where it's insane range, like look at this, but it has a trade-off of less damage. But still, for this game, he's a rare character where his alpha can go that far, so you can just launch flames at practically anyone you see and kind of be like a mosquito hopping down sea long. His beta is one of the best get off me and stay off me moves in the entire game, especially at high level, because you could impale anyone within 5 feet of you with ice, dealing a ton of damage, creating a wall that they can't shoot through, but you sure as hell can. And he got semi-buffed kind of recently, giving him 2 of these bad boys. I'm a big fan of this move because it's also a utility move, meaning you can use it effectively for non-damage purposes, like blocking off an entrance, boxing people in, stuff like that. As for his Gamma, you can turn into the iconic JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character, Gyacho. The move, much like his stand-wide alpha, is extremely good. Slide around extremely fast, freezing everyone who touches it instantly, allowing your teammates to murderize them. And if you'd like to murderize them yourself, use its other property by standing still and then sending it straight forward, doing the same thing without the movement. I also really like this move for the movement because it's just, you move so fast, and it's so fun to use, slide around and shoot at people after you launch yourself at the end. His special is so weird though. Maybe it's better than I think it is, but it doesn't stop projectiles. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and you can roll through it easily. It just seems like something you'd throw out to seem like you know what you're doing. Now, unfortunately, Todoroki suffers from something greatly in this game. And I'm not talking about Strike Todoroki, I'm talking about the character himself. He has a stage 5 lack of drip. And this guy gets fed skins like crazy. His best skins are mid at best. That's a big part of why I don't even play him. Because what's the point of kicking ass if you look boring as hell? I mean, I ended up choosing Timu Jotaro manga design for him. And because of that, he's going in B tier. Oh, Red Todoroki.
Which one is that?
That's the not broken one.
I'd say S tier. It's really strong.
S tier?
Yeah, dude. He hits you with that freeze, he just depletes your health. It's really
His
good.
alpha damage is less than 82.
I know, but still, he hurts.
I know
I'd
he
put him
is.
in A.
I'm putting him in A.
Because both Todorokis are annoying, but there's one that's worse.
Yeah, the purple one's... Putting him in S in the same tier as the purple one is like, there's no way, dude. The difference between them... I won't lie though, Red Todoroki, he's fun. He's really fun. Now, before I get into the next character, I will be introducing a new tier above S. This new tier will be called On Sight, meaning if I see you down, I'm teabagging and murdering you on sight. And if I'm the lucky bastard who downs you, it will be extra baggage. Now, as long as the people who play the characters in the on-site tier understand everything, that's cool. Like, if you're aware that you're being an annoying ass by playing the character you're playing, or sometimes in the way you're playing, at least you're aware. I mean, I play Sombra in Overwatch, so getting teabagged over a character I play is nothing new to me. When I get my get back and I kill them, I don't teabag them. I don't care. I know the character I'm playing. I know what I'm doing. You should understand that you're gonna get teabagged for the character you're playing. So as long as you understand the reason why, I mean, we're cool, man. I don't hate you, I hate the character. Anyways, Purple Todoroki, this bastard. Words cannot describe how much I actually despise this skill set. It is beyond brain dead. Whenever I see someone using it, I roll my eyes and I'm like, should I go fight him or should I just go jump into oncoming traffic? Which one's gonna make me hate my day less? Now I'm gonna run through his abilities because if I complain about everything he does, we're gonna be here all day. So let's start with this alpha. Shoot a big ball of fire that's fast and deals a lot of damage, has a lot of range and hard knockdowns. And if you're close to him, it freezes you instantly. Yes, because that's a good idea. OP as hell and stupid. His beta, launch a giant ass icicle in the direction you're looking. It goes through walls, does a lot of damage. If he shoots it, it makes the whole thing explode, dealing a lot of damage. He gets 2 of these. It's OP and stupid as hell. His Gamma, it's his special but better. He launches the Pillars of Hell. Ironic because this bastard belongs there. These pillars go forward and block projectiles and do stun damage. Yay! It's super not annoying at all. And they're really good at killing down people. I hate this skill set because he's annoying to fight at close, mid, and long range. He is just a glorified damage character with a tech label on him. Once again, he's going into the on-site tier. Purple Todoroki, this bastard. S, triple S, triple S, triple S from me.
What does he do?
He's got the giant ice spear that goes through walls and explodes. The fire
Oh
pillars.
yeah, triple S. I don't like this guy.
I hate this kind. I hate his kind.
Iida. Bit of a character for sure. Back when he had his infinite gamma bug, he would easily be in the on-site tier, but after 2 seasons of not doing anything, they decided to finally fix it. And so my hatred for him has died down quite a bit. He is a very unique rapid, being physical only with his attacks, but to make up for it, he gets a lot of super armor and priority on his attacks. However, if you're a big fan of roll slap games, it'll be very easy for you to dodge his attacks. Starting with his alpha, he kicks, but he kicks quickly, doing a funny but also irritating combo. But it uses 1 charge for every hit, obviously, good damage, good movement. His beta recreates one of Margit's famous delay attacks, making him more and more like a roll slap boss with that. It's a funny move to me because he looks like a PNG getting dragged just far enough to hit who he's trying to hit sometimes. And it's got super armor on it too, so it's really good damage and movement if you're noticing a pattern. As for his gamma, he gets an install which buffs him for a short time. This buff makes him fast as hell on everything. Running, alpha, beta, everything he does gets faster. The trade-off being that once he runs out, he gets burned out, meaning that his movement slows down to a crawl. He cannot attack at all. The only thing he can do is slow roll and the hood irony green screen. As for his special, it's literally the same thing as Deku's, but he can use his gamma beforehand, so he's even faster, but that's about it. Also, he has a passive where he just gets to wall run. I mean, yeah, cool. All in all, he's not bad, but everything he does is easily rollable, so it can be a bit hard to do the damage sometimes, unless you do the install, but then obviously you have to do what you gotta do fast and then get out, because when you get burned out, you're essentially asking to be murdered. Even without it, sometimes being a nuisance is enough. Solid B tier.
I'd say A, low A.
I'd say it's B.
I was also thinking B.
He's really easy to roll. Like he's annoying when you're new at the game, but you figure out how to roll him and it's like, okay. His damage is good, but he's a physical character. I'd say B tier.
B tier.
Ribbit! Hey! Ribbit! I want this! Hey! Cut! Locked on! Time to blend in.
The third and final base rapid. She's kind of like Iida, where she's only got 2 moves that actually can do some damage, and unfortunately, her gamma is not a cool install like Iida, but we'll get to that in a second. First off, her alpha is pretty much like Ochaco's, except a little bit more floatier, where if she's in the air, she'll grapple onto whoever she shoots. If she does shoot onto someone, she can do her 1 good combo into her double beta, where she just smacks them twice. If it sounds kind of bland, it's, well, because it is. That's pretty much her entire game plan, to move around and poke, get some decent damage in with her beta. As for Gamma, it's one of the worst and most useless moves in the entire game. All it does is give her
One is the word!
Dumb couch. Dumb coffee table.
But this is Wish.com invisibility that wears off immediately if she doesn't attack or takes damage. It can be okay for making sneak box opens or grabbing your teammates' cards, but it's nothing like crazy, and it's not worth upgrading over your other 2 moves at all. And finally, her special is actually really good. It's a ranged instant res that picks up your teammates and brings them to you instantly. It's not the craziest range, but it gets them up instantly and mostly away from the enemies a good bit. She's not terrible, but having somewhat of a useless ability brings her down to C tier. Ribbit, this character fucking sucks. C tier.
Yeah, she doesn't pose a threat at all.
Her
She's not
best.
scary. She has 1
She
combo.
can chase you down, but that's bad. She can chase people down easily, And her res is good, but that's about it.
Having a gamma that does fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Which
it's
stop
pretty
called invisibility. Let's take a break from rating the heroes and get super evil and rate some villains, starting off with the Shigster himself, Shigaraki Strike Shiggy. He was the first character I ever played because, well, All Might and Kaminari were both locked and I didn't know you could play locked characters. So I looked at all these characters that I had, all 3 of them, and picked the Shigster only because he kind of visually reminded me of the funny blue man from Guilty Gear Strive Happy Chaos. What I didn't know was that I was picking one of the best designed characters in the entire game. To be fair, pretty much all of the base roster characters are extremely well made, but Shiggy was different because he has an extreme strength and also a very clear weakness, something that not many of the skill sets and characters they add have. Strike Shiggy is a ground demon, dominating the floor with huge AoE attacks, damage boosts, and direct health attacks.
What a fun game! All 5 fingers! Time to die! So high and mighty.
You would think he is a clear top tier, but I mentioned the ground and floor very directly, and that's because as soon as you leave the ground, he is not a threat at all, because his attacks only land if you're on the ground, aside from his special. So he can be the scariest character in the entire game and also the biggest joke. I will mention that he has been buffed a lot since the Season of the Million was added, which allowed him to keep up with everyone else, and I think he's a character that doesn't really need much more. And to be honest, he's pretty balanced. His alpha goes in a straight line, scaling buildings and everything, and the path of the line dealing a ton of damage. If you don't move, you literally melt. You're going faster than a toddler surrounded by pit bulls. But at the lower levels, it's not that scary, but that goes for all 3 of his abilities. He's not very scary until he gets those levels. For his beta, recreate what it's like to be a Doomfist player and scare away everyone with your horrible body odor and splurge on the ground. This move is so good in crowded areas like Late Zone, or here, you get the idea. It's good because it not only goes through walls, but it scales buildings too. So if you're in a room right above Shiggy when he uses this, you're going to be taking a lot of damage. I suggest leveling this up to 4 and then 7 ASAP, because it's pretty garbage before that. As for my personal favorite part of his kit, his command grab. Become a crack addict homeless man when you use this and chase down the super rude and evil people offering you useless things like food and other garbage instead of more money to buy crack with. Fueled by heroin, which gives you super armor on this move and deal direct HP damage, and this is the part that makes it my favorite move. It's comboable. After you shake down your victim for crack money, you toss them, but they aren't hard knockdowns, so you can either combo into your special, gaining a damage buff on them, or if you're lucky enough to have a certain green vine-haired teammate, you can do something like this. Unfortunately, this grab is finicky, meaning that there will be times where you should grab them, but you fumble it, like you're fumbling the bad bitch support pocket you met in a casual game on Dorado that's super real and is not catfishing you at all. Point is, there's going to be times where you should grab them, but Shiggy's a free character that you get by getting the game. He's not a skill set, he's not an unlockable character, and he sure as hell isn't a new character. So you're gonna be dropping grabs that you should be grabbing. And they ain't gonna fix that, because it's been a problem forever. Anyways, Strike Shiggy is a ton of fun. One of my favorite characters, and really, really good character. But I'm gonna be placing him in high B, because when he works, he's really good. But when he doesn't work, he is useless. Completely useless. There is nothing he can do against someone in the air. Like, he can kind of reach up and like, I'm gonna get you with my special. But if they're higher than 5 feet, he can't do anything. That's the struggle strength of this character. He is a feast or famine character. He's either going to be feasting or he's going to be blowing ass. And when that happens, oh my gosh, when you just get to spectate from a third-person camera, it's not fun. High B.
Red Shiggy, I'd say.
Is that the stupid one?
That's the.
No,
it's the crack addict.
I'd say low A. I'd say low A.
Low A.
I
Because
agree.
when he gets to play the game, he's so
Yeah,
strong.
but
Yeah, he does a lot of damage,
But
but
he doesn't. Get
he's so limited.
Yeah. It's high A, and honestly, how about we just make a tier between A and B and make it red Shigaraki? A minus. A minus. Now for Salt Shiggy. Yay! This skill set is a complete and utter downgrade in terms of gameplay. They practically made a version of Strike Shiggy, but took everything that made him fun and challenging and rewarding, threw it in the trash, and gave him this shit. His alpha and beta are pretty much the same as his Strike alpha, where he throws heroin needle-filled trash bags on the ground and inflict withdrawal symptoms, instantly dealing damage over time with decay. It's contagious, so if you happen to get in range of someone who's happy and healthy, well, they go through heroin withdrawal too. Yay! I love contagious withdrawal symptoms. What makes this annoying is that his gamma gives him aerial movement. So he can just chuck these from the sky, making him super annoying because they also air stall. His beta also stuns on direct impact, leading to combos and high damage from either his alpha, gamma, or both. This skill set is much better than the Strike version in my opinion, because it's just a better version without the obvious strengths or weaknesses. I was thinking about putting this in high A or on-site tier. I'm thinking about how annoying this skill set is, and it was clear. On-site, no questions about it.
I'd say A tier.
I'd say S tier.
It's strong, but I don't think it's the best thing ever.
Honestly, I feel like he's not as bad as other skill sets.
He's just annoying. That's his
He's
problem.
annoying, but I don't think he's the strongest thing ever. I see more people playing red Shiggy than yellow.
That's because it's ranked, and
I know, but I'm not even playing ranked most of the time, and I see him more.
It's also
just because he's more fun.
Yeah. All right, A.
Put him high, A bastard. Sorry, that was rude.
No, that was warranted. Come Master.
Yes!
When he came out, a lot of people thought he was absolutely busted, myself included, and it was mainly for one singular move. His Gamma, a giant AoE sphere that pushed away all enemies inside of it, but more importantly, stunned and pulled everyone inside it right in front of him. Essentially, Zarya's gravitational surge Requiem. The scariest move in the entire game, until everyone figured out this move is so easy to roll. So what he does is he just goes up there, he's like, oh, I'm gonna get you. You roll it, and he goes to spike everyone. There's no one there. He essentially is standing completely still now, and everyone murders him instantly. Don't get me wrong, this move is still really useful, but it's just really easy to dodge. But you can catch people in the air with it, since you can't dodge in the air, obviously. And when it hits, you're about to do a ton of damage. But dialing it back, moving back to his alpha, it's like purple Todoroki's, but like balanced. Huge projectile, but pretty slow and doesn't have an instant freeze at close range. Oh my gosh. Whoa, it's just better in terms of balance. You can also charge it to do extra damage, but to be honest, out of his alpha, beta, and gamma, I'd have to say that his beta is his best move by far. Alpha 1 decided to take Shigaraki's leftover heroin needles and use them for himself as an extremely good poke and stun tool. They do good damage, and more importantly, go through walls, which means that you can do insane interrupts, like stopping a pickup res. And to end on his special, probably the most efficient way to kill someone. You can get an insanely quick finisher that has armor on it for some reason, but it will also take the 3 abilities of the person you use it on. And you can switch between these abilities and your own. However, if the person you used it on was pretty low level, unfortunately, so will your abilities. They completely copy the levels of the person you killed. All in all, he's not bad. He's actually, I won't lie, he's pretty fun. And he's got some drip, bro. I can't lie. Easy A tier for me.
You know, he's
think
actually not that good.
No. Yeah,
I think he's pretty good.
a lot of people.
He's good against new players because they can't roll his
No,
combos.
we smoked that Ace Rank team because they couldn't roll my suck for shit, dude. They were terrible.
It's very situational. Where like you can't.
If they're in the air,
like in the air.
yeah, it's like an anti-air essentially.
But still, it's
Spikes,
pretty
though. Spikes
good.
are really
He-
good.
If he gets the damage you can get off of it is
If-
insane. Like
honestly-
him with compress
Yeah,
is
honestly,
really good.
A- tier.
Yeah, I'd put him with the red Shigaraki.
Yeah, because they both have like when they work, they're really good.
Yeah.
Oh, the Dobster. At first, I hated this guy. I really did. I thought he was annoying, and on top of that, I didn't like him in the series, but not because I hated his character, just because he's a villain and I hated him. But then I gave him a shot. I played him mainly because I had this skin and it looks like a shitty Virgil cosplay. He also's got Dante
Fuck you, you high and mighty!
and Nero too, so that's cool. But I gave him a shot, played him, and he's a ton of fun, man. He's got a very specific role as a good defensive character. Before I go any further, I'm gonna say where he goes in the tier list. Tech Dabi is fucking trash, dude. Like, he is a special kind of bad. He's going in his own tier, and that's the Tech Dabi tier. I'll even make it purple, just for him. No joke, he's the worst character in the game, like, hands down. It's not even close. His alpha is an extremely slow projectile, making it incredibly easy to roll. But it is hard homing, but the damage is not crazy. It's not even that good. His beta is a trap that's invisible until you get right in front of it. It does okay damage, but it mitigates all projectiles, so it's a decent temporary shield. And sometimes you'll forget about it and get some damage or even a funny kill from across the map. And for my favorite move of his, the Gamma. Using in the air feels so satisfying, and it's an extremely good horizontal shield, stopping all projectiles in a full circle, allowing you and your team to get some cover. Tech Dabi isn't really a threat or scary until you go down. When you go down, it's over for you, bro. It's over. I hate to break it to you, just don't even ask for help. You're done. Seeing him walk towards you is mortifying because you're straight up dead as hell. As it turns out, his beta is really, really, really good for killing downed people. Unless you have someone with an instant res on your team, there's nothing your teammates can do about it. And then there's his special, which is an instant pickup res. Unfortunately, it's just okay. It's really okay, that's all it is. It's very situational because you can only use it if you aren't taking any damage at all. And the cooldown is so long. Despite him being completely garbage, I still really like him, and he's a ton of fun because it's a challenge from it, and it's really rewarding to win with him. If I could change one thing about him, I'd change his alpha. Like, I feel like it just needs to be different because it can be so hard for him to deal damage and get in. So once again, Tech Dabi goes in the Tech Dabi tier all the way at the bottom. Purple Dabi. This fucking character sucks.
Purple Dabi's
He's
Purple Dabi's so bad.
He's so
I
bad.
remember when we first played the game, I thought he was absolutely broken.
He's so shit.
His alpha's dog shit.
He needs a new alpha. That's his problem. He needs something else. Ironically, Strike Dabi is going all the way up to the top on the on-site tier. I won't lie. I hate Strike Dabi, and there's nothing skilled about him at all. The game plays itself for you. Starting with his alpha, it's a charge move, hold it, and it gets better. Bigger, more damage, more pillars, the whole sorts. Good damage, good range, hits people in the air. It's like a mini Strike Shigaraki Alpha. And it's kind of weird. I wonder if he has any other similarities with them. Skipping to his Gamma, it's a constant break. After taking enough damage, it'll set off a small explosion that stuns, getting everyone off of you. And at the end, it sets off a huge explosion like a Strike Shigaraki beta. That also blocks projectiles. Huh, that's weird. It's also like Strike Shiggy, but better? The main thing that pisses me off about this move is that it's a constant breaker. Typically, you need your team to get enemies off of you. But he doesn't, because as long as he's got this active, he is fine, dude. He is fine. But his beta. I have seen a lot of broken things across video games. MK11 Jackie, Overwatch Sojourn, Rainbow Six Siege Solus, Tekken 8 Clive, that terrorist, Apex Legends Gibby, Valorant Jet and Raze, but this Strike Dabi beta is not real, dude. It's not real. There's no way this is a real move in a video game. Similar once again to Strike Shigaraki, Dabi has a grab with the most insane tracking of all time. Like, he cannot miss. Even after it misses, it will go even further and still hit. It's active the whole time, even on the whiff. On top of that, he gets 2 charges of these. Like, surely the damage will be bounced. No, it's a skill set, dude. The damage on the grab is crazy high. The thing that, like, most grabs, the 2 other grabs in this game, they stand still on the ground. Yeah, they might have some damage reduction, but they're standing still on the ground. With Dabi, he swoops up. He snatches you like a fucking owl snatching a rat on the ground and takes off to murder you. And if he's got his beta active, guess what he gets? Guess what? Projectile protection. He also has armor and damage reduction on this. On top of that, it's insanely fast. So he's not even vulnerable while he's murdering you. And on top of that, it's a good movement tool that comes back really fast. I'm gonna break down the skill set. It's just Strike Shigaraki, but better. It's just play this. Play this. Why would you play Strike Shigaraki over Strike Dabi? You won't. I mean, if you're trying to have fun and play a balanced character, then you will. But I hate this skill set so much. This is an easy on-site teabag and murderize. The worst part about him is that his special prevents constant bagging. So you can't enjoy it unless you know he doesn't have his special ready. But again, on site. Literally on site, dude.
Adolf Hitler!
SS. There, he goes there. Toga. Another character I don't like in the series, mainly because up until she is able to actually take the ability to also use the quirk of the person she copies, she's fucking useless, bro. And yet she always gets out because, oh, look at me, I looked up YouTube videos on how to be invisible. Shut the fuck up, dude. In the game, I remember when she was the biggest problem this game had. Unfortunately, she wasn't nerfed or anything, they just added more broken characters, and man, Tech Toga being the worst of my problems. That actually sounds really good. But she's not bad by any means. Her alpha is just girl boss Dio knives, but without the time stop, so it's just lame. It's a decent source of damage, nothing too crazy though. Her beta, this is the problem. This right here is the source of the problem that makes her good. It's a hard to deal with high damage knockdown, very good movement, and why is the reload this fast? Please tell me why it's this fast. There's no reason for it to be that fast. She can just constantly have this ability all the time. She doesn't need to worry about reloading. So now she's hard to chase down, and she's hard to run from. Then her Gamma. Nothing crazy in terms of damage, but anyone she hits allows her to use her special and turn into them. Same deal as All for One, where it copies their levels exactly, but the big difference is that she gains access to their special too, instantly. Mount Lady Gigantification at the start of the game, where the Mount Lady player she copied is still waiting for it to charge. Overhaul Heal and Breaker, Sue Pickup Res, literally everything instantly. And as soon as you use all the abilities you need, you just switch back and all of your base abilities are fully reloaded. Not that the reload is long anyways. The difference between her copy and All for One's copy is that All for One's copy lasts as long as he wants it to. Toga's, it lasts for a long time, but once it runs out, you're gonna have to get more. Not that that's hard. Tech Toga it's an easy A tier, and the only reason she's not S is because Tech Toga is not nearly as good as Rapid Toga, which is an obvious S. After playing her, she kind of sucks. Well, not sucks, but
I think she's good.
I think she's A.
You're forgetting the ability that she can transform.
Alright, S tier. I remember when she was the most broken character in the game.
Like lose all awareness.
So stupid.
Check
Can't charts like not sleep.
Check Twitter.
Let me go look
Like
at Twitter.
golf.
Let me take a gander. If this doesn't make me laugh out loud, I will hang myself.
You chose your position.
Oh my god.
Rapid Toga was the first skill set that went to an already good character, and not surprisingly, it's OP as hell. Her alpha is constant high damage, and she can have up to 9? Yeah, okay, man, whatever. Her beta is practically a free long-range stun that doubles as a base of movement. And it can combo into her gamma, which is irritating as hell to get hit by. One of the most annoying stuns are the ones that move you around in an annoying way, like Adventure from Overwatch or Raise Satchels in Valorant. And that's what her gamma is. You can essentially toss them right into your team, and anyone you hit with it, you can transform into. And like I said earlier, her special is one of the best. Like, this stun is so good. It's like, hey, you're trying to run away? No, you're not. Get back over here. It's Rapid Ochaco's alpha, but just like, hey, what if we made this move racist? And the worst part about it, I won't lie, she's fun. She's really fun. Because A, she's OP. B, she's easy. But she's fun. I won't lie. I'll let you have that. She's fun. Anyways, annoying as fuck too. Alright, now Rapid Toga is SSS or SS?
SSS.
SS? Okay, yeah.
No, I meant SSS. I hate her, but I don't ever call her Hitler.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Senior Compress. The GOAT. My close second favorite support in the entire game. There is no bias in this because when I first tried him back in season 2 or 3, I hated him. I hated him in the series. I just despised him because obviously he's an op of Kaminari, because when he was on the big guy's back, Kaminari was gonna get his insane team wipe, but then Compressed throws his alpha and the rest is history. But I tried him out because I saw what his kit was. I'm a sucker for support characters that aren't in Overwatch.
Killer beam!
So already he was kind of interesting to me. And when I gave him a chance and played him for the first time, I found out that he is so fun and really good. His struggle is that early game, he's pretty ass, I won't lie. His alpha sucks up until level 7 where he gets the semi-trucks. That's when the game starts to change for him. Big projectiles, high damage, they reload fast. Say less, bro. This is a really good alpha at level 7 and up. And in general, when you get this guy high level, the game is his. The game is, oh my gosh, he's so good at high level. He gets to dominate. High damage with alphas that don't hard knockdown. Why don't these hard knockdown? You get to shred people for no reason. On top of that, they do a small stun. You can't do certain moves because you'll get stunned out of them and take even more damage. So unless you got an armored move, you're not getting through that. Then his beta is the deflect shield. Turn into Genji, but better because everything you deflect is damage amped and pretty much homes back to whoever shot it. But his special and gamma are the key players in his kit that were buffed somewhat recently. His gamma is such a good escape tool, giving him super armor, a smoke screen, and a hard to follow launch out of there. And at level 9, he gets 2. And don't stand too close to him, otherwise you'll get a giant fuck you parting gift. And my favorite part about his gamma is that it works hand in hand with his special, and even better at level 9. The special allows you to pick up and pocket a teammate and carry them around, slowly healing their HP over time. You can pick them up even when they're down, which means you can pick them up and gamma out, making it such a good res since you have super armor. And then at level 9, you can TP in, grab your teammate, TP out. I genuinely love this character because he is so well made and a very good support that people are just now realizing how good he is. He'll probably get nerfed at some point, but he's a very good character who's very fun. He has his struggles, being he has to be a high level to shine, but he's a support and he can support his team very well. Compress goes into A tier. Mistransition.
I'd say A tier.
Mistransition.
Who is that?
Mr. Compress.
Why is that his name?
When we were making woke names for everyone, that Mistransition. I think A tier. Yeah. He's really
Yeah.
good. He's really good. My Hero Ultra Rumble has a really bad habit of taking characters I really like and making me utterly despise and feel nothing but hatred for them. You meet my dark, evil, twisted OC version of Josuke Higashikata, aka Overhaul. He's another one of those cases. I was excited for him to come out, and when he did, I realized he is absolutely bullshit. This bastard is so hard to get your hands on because everything he does keeps you off of him. And I get it, that's his character, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. His alpha's shards of shit he let crest up and then chucks at people, and for some reason he had the Taco Bell special because they have an explosive range on impact, so they can hit you through small walls and such. His beta is weird but a good thirst tool and something to spam down chokes and at hard knockdowns. Good damage, nothing crazy though. His Gamma. Oh my gosh, his Gamma. This abomination of a move is beyond stupid. One of the longest range projectile stuns in the entire game that he gets 2 of. Insane damage, insane range, plus his other 2 abilities, all of which hard knockdown makes it incredibly hard to get your hands on this bastard and do any kind of meaningful damage. But if by some miracle you get in on this guy through his Fall Guys stage moveset, you finally get sent back to the depths of hell because of his special. For his special, he gets 2 charges of a breaker, canceling whatever is happening to you, primarily stuns, instantly. Not only that, but it does 60 damage for some reason. They get hard knocked down, you're able to run away and do whatever. You're essentially fighting a zoner in a shooter game. But unfortunately, that's not all his special does. It has 2 charges if you want to use a breaker twice, or summon your stand Evil Crazy Diamond and use it to fully heal your HP and half of your shields instantly. So you can get stunned, take whatever damage, breaker, and full heal. One of the things that annoys me is that he's a support character. He's labeled as that, when realistically he's an assault. The only thing that makes him a support is that he can heal and use breaker for his teammates too. That's it. But you never see this bastard do it. In fact, he's a raid boss. It is not fun dealing so much damage to kill one person. The only thing this fucker doesn't do is have movement. This bastard is going into the on-site tier, no questions asked. Overhaul. Okay, this is double S. Double S for me. I hate this character. I literally had a 1v1 against him. And he breaker full healed. Then he plus ultra got his shield back. Then I got in again, breaker full healed, and then he killed me. I've never. Oh, yeah, my bad. Honestly,
Yeah, sounds like you suck dick.
honestly, yeah, I'm shit.
Yeah.
At the game. Portal 2. On-site tier. No discussion needed. Honestly, on-site and annoying as fuck to you. Day 1, this character was added and everyone thought he was bad. Just the haha funny annoying special guy. Then people figured out how to play him. They also figured out his special literally has no range. Like, literally, they put the best ice agent ever into the game because 1 second you're here minding your own business, the next you're getting violated by the team halfway across the map. His alphas, annoying as fuck. His beta, annoying as fuck. His gamma, I'm going to kill you. His special, I'm going to super kill you. I was genuinely kind of excited for him because I thought he was going to be a super cool team movement character with his portals, and he is, he really is. He's just a vice president of annoying as fuck tier. Don't get me started on his combos. It's so annoying. As was that. It's just irritating to get hit by this character. Everything about him is annoying. Annoying as fuck tier, bottom line. Like, it's just simple as. There's nothing to discuss. Portal 2.
Portal 2.
Kurogiri.
He's annoying more than anything.
Yeah. He's annoying to play against when you're fighting him, and then when he's a billion miles away.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But
just
he really doesn't do that much damage.
he got buffed. No, he got buffed.
He does
They
damage.
buffed his damage now. He does damage now.
He does damage
do
now?
damage now?
He does damage
damage
now.
now.
Yeah. Honestly, the special alone makes me kind of SS tier. And now that he does damage and getting hit by his combos, and then he's also an ice agent, dude. He literally can just abduct you and take you. Literally, that happened to Royce.
Yeah.
1 second he was there, next he was gone and murdered. He's literally an
There
ice
may be.
SS.
I don't know, he got buffed.
Yeah, he's really strong.
It's either triple S or SS.
I'd say SS.
This character's so fucking annoying, dude. Assault Kirishima. Now, I've seen some videos and opinions about him saying he's bad, he's low tier. And it made me think when I played him for a few videos ago, are people just bad at the game or something? Because, like, this character is brain dead easy. Everything he does has super armor on it and hits like a huge ass truck. I get he's got no projectiles, but he's even got a special that gives him constant super armor. So he can just aura farm on people constantly. His alpha is annoying CC and good movement. And his beta and gamma just obliterate everyone instantly. With his special, he can just hit the Mog res because he has constant super armor, so he doesn't get flinched out of it. You can literally just go anywhere like a nuclear warhead because of all of his armor, and on top of that, he's got 400 health. To anyone that says he's low tier, I just feel like it's a self-report skill issue. Like, how is he bad? He's a scary bastard, but with all that, I think he's just strong as hell, so he'll go and be high B tier. Borderline A. It's the one without the shield.
I'd say probably low A.
Dude, people say
Somewhere.
he's bad, and that fucking surprises me.
I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's the greatest.
No.
I think he's A.
Yeah.
A or A minus?
A.
A, because it's not like a thing of like if he works. He works most of the
Works
time.
regular.
True. He does have some bad matchups though. If they can break armor, he kind of suffers, but still. Red Rock Bastard. How do I feel about you? What tier do you belong in? I've seen some people saying that he's a slept-on skill set. He's racist. Like, he's straight up, like, super mega racist. He's, like, beyond racist. I hate, H-A-T-E, hate this bastard. All it is just better Assault Kirishima. That's all it is. His alpha is Timu Sonic the Hedgehog that scales buildings and does an annoying poke at the end. His beta is literal segregation. You can feel the racism every time he pulls this shit out. There are like 5 moves in the entire game that can deal with this move, aside from rolling and praying you catch a good timing. The fact that there is no shield health like Kendo's is beyond me, and the damage is stupid. I hate that stupid looking movement combo he does out of his alpha into his shield that makes him glide across the map. And his gamma, oh my gosh, become fueled by racism and gain super armor on this move for whatever reason. You cannot run from this character because everything he has hard knockdowns and his speed is crazy. Most characters are whatever role they are with a tiny bit of something else, like Tech Dabi. He's a tech character, but a bit of an assault character too. Overhaul is really just assault support. Iida is rapid assault, you get the idea. But Strike Kirishima is full on strike, assault, and rapid. And Kirishima in general suffers from lack of drip. Burn in Hell, racist tier, annoying as fuck tier, and on-site tier. Now there's double S for me for Red Kirishima, double S.
He's a triple S in my opinion.
Triple S?
I agree.
Yeah.
Not, dude.
I've never called him Hitler.
Yeah. Besides, kill that rock.
Yeah.
Dude, I
I
hate
fucking
the
hate
skill
him,
set.
but I'm not
I
calling him
hate
Hitler.
him. Momo.
Swag Messiah.
Momo is such a good character, gameplay-wise, and thrives with their team. But she's also a character that desperately needs levels in order to thrive. The difference between low, mid, and max levels for all 3 of her abilities is huge and noticeable. Her alpha seems pretty basic, like, oh, whack him 3 times, blah, 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 blah. But if you got a teammate, her alpha becomes one of the best stuns in the entire game. If you've got a teammate that has a non-hard knockdown alpha, you can hold them still with your alpha while your teammate constantly bitch slaps them to death. Its only problem is its range. It's very short range, but she got a buff recently where it will go in the directions he's aiming instead of flat horizontal. Or if you just want to be annoying and keep them out of the fight as long as possible like I do,
Let's get crazy!
You can just stagger the alphas to catch them right as they come out of block stun. Her beta. Oh, I love this move. If you like watching people run from you in fear like you're playing Blitz in Rainbow Six Siege, you'll love her beta. Although it doesn't flashbang them, it would be funny if it did though. It does do a lot of damage on impact and obviously blocks most incoming damage while you're chasing down your victims or have it set down for cover or as a teammate or something like that. Having these at max level though really helps out a lot too because the spread on them when they get placed down is big. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like cannons aren't annoying at all because they are. We've all seen Momos posted up on Tsunami Zone, UA High School, Shopping Mall, firing these down on everyone, and we've all been hit by it. It's annoying. Cannons are super good, but suffer/thrive at close range since they can be broken before they go off. So if you're going up against like a Strike Shigaraki, you're going to have a little bit of a tough time setting them up and then keeping them up for as long as you can. And then her special, it's just good. It's really good. Practically a passive personal care package for you and your team. Like Lifeline from Apex, minus letting the whole map know exactly where you are. Personally, I love using Momo as a constant advancing fortress, always pushing up with her shields and pelting people with cannons at close to mid-range. Momo is such a cool, creative character. She excels at close range, but doesn't have any good movement and zero aerial movement, and struggles against aerial characters. But she is a solid support character. Easy A tier. A solid.
I'd say S tier.
S tier?
This character's really strong, dude.
I would deny that.
Like every now and then I tune into those tournaments that they did, and she's played pretty commonly. Their team was
Purple
Momo,
Todoroki.
Tech skill set, Todoroki's skill set, Zuko, and they would just box themselves in rooms.
Yeah, so that if you're playing like a bitch, any character can be like that.
But still, I think she's pretty good.
I think she's good, but I don't think she's that good.
Put her at the top of A.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Above Shigaraki?
No. Above Ochaco, though.
Himothy, Himmite, the GOAT. The list goes on. All Might, the character everyone loves. Even people who hate My Hero love him. He's the GOAT. I love All Might, and he's one of my all-time favorite characters. And when I get to play as the legend himself in a shooter, I can't help but be absolutely bummed that I just don't like Assault All Might. I don't know what it is. I just don't like playing him. And that really bums me out. He's by no means bad. I just don't vibe with how he plays, I guess. But this guy hits like a truck with his alphas. Hurts like hell. His beta, if you get hit by it, you don't exist anymore. 1 second you're there, the next you're not. You're dead. You're seriously dead. And his gamma not only hurts, but blocks and reflects projectiles. Although it is very hard to control. I guess my problem is that he gets to play his game for a very short time because he runs out of ammo relatively fast. And he has to wait for the full reload before he can play again. His special is just a big boy leap that comes back pretty fast because it's also his pickup res. The reason I don't have a problem with this like Overhaul special is because it doesn't do like 3 or 4 different things and they don't turn All Might into a raid boss with 1 billion health. But Assault All Might is an actual tank of a character that you have to be careful around. Solid A tier.
No, I'd say it's A.
A tier?
He hurts a lot.
He does
He
hurt,
really does.
He runs out real quick.
Yeah.
So like mid-low A.
I'd say above yellow. Let's order these. All right, who's at the top of SS? Dabi?
Strike
Yeah.
Dabi, yes.
I feel like this is good.
That's pretty ordered.
This one. I think Yellow Chaco is at the top of this.
Yeah.
Her alpha does up to like 180 at level 9.
I think it's... Yeah, I think this is pretty ordered. It's just kind of...
I think
It's
S
a
is
good
pretty
toss-up
ordered too.
between how you arrange Toga and Kirishima.
I think this is pretty ordered too.
Yeah.
A.
I think we've been pretty ordered as we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this actually looks pretty good. Rapid All Might. He might be one of the best things they have added to the game ever. I mean, this skill set does so much for me personally. For starters, he does a literal JoJo stand rush for his primary attack. And as a big JoJo fan, how can I not love this on All Might? Secondly, he is so much fun. Like, I can play a version of All Might I thoroughly enjoy. So to get into the character, his alpha shreds. It deals high amounts of damage really fast, and blocks certain incoming projectiles. Solid range too. His beta, decent damage projectile on a decent movement/damage move for the hold version. Nothing too crazy to say about it except that the light attack can combo into his gamma if you are close enough. And his gamma is hilarious. It is my favorite grab in the game by far. I mean, just look at this. It's funny, it's super satisfying to hit, and it's hilarious that there's splash damage. So you can use a down person and beat their teammates up with them. And honestly, for a skill set, especially a rapid one, I am surprised that its range is not only 4 feet, but there's no super armor on it. This skill set is strong. I cannot lie. This skill set is it's really good, but it's hilarious. More importantly, it is fun as hell to play. Solid S tier. Solid S tier. And on top of that, an S tier I don't hate. How about that? Rapid All Might. This
dude, this guy's S or SSS.
I haven't played against the character. I haven't really played.
Good.
Yeah, he's really good. But honestly, his grab, I'm shocked that it doesn't go as far and there's no super armor on it.
We should put him in F because his grab looks really funny.
True,
Yeah.
True. Alright. His grab is hilarious. It's
very funny.
It's the best thing about it. Alright, F tier, F tier. I can see other tier lists that people have made and he's always at the top.
But our reasoning is this grab is really funny.
It's really funny. So that's why he's on his low tier. John Jones. Another character I love in the series. Controversial, I know. Turned into a character I despise in game. Honestly, people hate him for that small, tiny thing that he did, but I hate him for bringing purple Todoroki and Strike Dabi into the world. Like, come on, dude. That is horrible. When he got added, he was incredibly good, but as the game went on, more characters got added, and suddenly he took a back seat, and honestly, I don't hate him as much. The main thing he has going for him is his alpha, being a literal laser. It's really hard to roll this thing since it's active for longer than a roll and super easy to hit, so he's going to be doing damage to you pretty much constantly. His spears are pretty good too since they have impact stun, which make him a bit hard to chase and hard to run from on top of it, doing a bunch of damage, and if you're too close they can act as a pretty good flashbang. Then there's the funny move. Big E blows his hot flames all over the place, going through walls and doing a lot of AoE damage, although he does stand still for a bit of it. And then there's his special. It's not bad, it's just not cool. Good movement, plus when you hover, you hit the Thanos chair pose. That and you look like you need to take a fat shit. A tier for the guy with one of the best arcs in the series.
John Jones. That's Endeavor, right?
Yes, sir.
I think he's A tier.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's not the best. Definitely not the worst.
He used to be the best.
I think he's meta A tier. I think put him above between Ochaco and Momo.
Bitch son. Steve, what are your thoughts?
I think that's a good placement.
Alright. Vine bitch. For the longest time, I heavily disliked Ibara, so much that I gave her the nickname Vine Bitch. Partially because I didn't know what her actual name was and I didn't care enough to learn and then remember it. On top of the fact that, bro, she's an op of Kaminari, bro. An op of Kaminari is an op of mine. Like, come on, man. But then I was bored and playing some bot games and, I was like, you know what? I'll try out some characters I don't play. and she was one of them. So now here we are, playing her so much currently that she is probably my most played character as of right now. I'll say it right now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, she is a struggle to play. She is pretty mid until you get her maxed out, but actually, literally every character is good when they're maxed out. Every single one. Her main struggle is her alpha, because she only starts off with 2, and that sucks ass. Maybe they'd be a bit better, I guess, if they, I don't know, worked.
Patch notes now! Now! No problem!
She has had this bug for several seasons where her alpha has the tunnel effects active on it, and it doesn't do any damage when and people just walk through it. They don't even roll, they just walk. The worst part is that it doesn't even register as a hit, so it doesn't even stun them. I throw a cosmetic ability at people, and that's nothing new. I play Neon and Valor. Cosmetic stun, cosmetic ult, cosmetic everything, I know it's a bug, but I'm using this because it's been a problem for ages and possibly before I even started playing her. And I'll be honest, I don't think the devs have any intention of fixing it, because it's Ibara. Let's be real, nobody logged onto this game for the first time and was like, let's look at the characters that I can play. I can play All Might, Deku, Ochaco, Ibara. Nobody logged on to pick her. Nobody logged on. Hell, she doesn't get skins. So if you even want to use tuning on her, good luck, because you need this garbage ass skin so that way the tuning can actually be worth something. I have rolled hundreds of times and I still don't have the skin. So I can't even use tuning if I wanted to. And it's not like she gets skins. Oh wait, she is, except it's not even for her. The only reason she's getting a skin is because Monoma got added and they're both 1B characters. Long story short, this bug is probably never gonna get fixed. Onto her beta, it's a good get off me or my teammates tool with actually pretty high damage, and it's really good indoors since they bounce off walls. Now on to my favorite thing about her grab. Yes, I love most of the grabs in this game. They're fun to use. Her grab almost makes up for her mediocre kit because of the fact that it does a ton of direct HP damage like Strike Shigaraki's grab, like I mentioned earlier. During the grab, your teammates can wail on the poor bastard you're squeezing the life out of so long as they don't do any stun damage. And at level 9, this thing shreds. If you have a Strike Shiga in your team, you'll be like a pack of tigers feeding on some dumbass birds that are stupid enough to pick a fight with you. Throw an Aizawa into the mix, and you'll be spoon-fed free kills like crazy. That's the plus. The minus, you are standing still for a long time. The damage over time is very slow. So if the person you're grabbing has their teammates around, you will be begging to get beamed down. So Ibara in the clutch is not good at all. Lastly, her special. The thing that makes her able to be considered mid-tier. 2 range dresses. I was shocked when I saw this buff, not because it was good, even though it is, but because they acknowledged that she exists enough to give her a good buff. They were acknowledging the fact that she exists and was in fact a playable character in the game. Early on, this special it's really good, I can't lie. But the more and more you go down, the less and less health you get back up with. So eventually, this kind of thing is pretty much worthless without that Overhaul special tuning. Not to mention, you cannot use this special in the air, and its range is pretty short. So if someone like Iida or Lemillion kick them away, she won't be able to res them because she doesn't have any movement. And if she uses up both of them, it's a 1.5 minute long cooldown. You don't realize how long that is until it's like, oh wow, this is a long time. Normally I wouldn't want to judge her while including the tunnel effect bug, but there's no chance in hell that the devs ever care enough to fix it. Like, I genuinely believe that. And honestly, a good question someone might ask, if she's got all these problems, why play her in the first place? Should I play her? Should I unlock her? Should I use my ticket? Whatever. Why play her? She's fun. Simple as. She's got her by design struggles and weakness and her unintentional bug struggles, which makes winning and dominating with her so rewarding. There are so many OP and top tier characters that straight up, they don't have to try hard at all to win. Beating those characters with Ibara, it's just the best. Personally, I don't see her in games like at all. It's rare, and it's not a surprise to me. Point is, I love Ibara. She is a very fun character. Her level 9 grab is just so fun to just go around murdering people one by one, strangling them to death. She just blows ass like 90% of the time. Ibara tier, right above Tech Dabi tier.
D.
SS.
Yeah, SS. 2 to 1.
Every time I'm playing
2 to
this
1.
character, it's like, dude, it's Hitler.
Every time I play with this character.
Gary's mod no clipper. I wonder which tier I'll be putting the guy who no clips around everywhere, making him vulnerable to damage like 5% of the time and hits like a truck in. Annoying as fuck tier. Like, seriously. People want to say, oh, he's mid, oh, he's bad, or some bullshit, and then also complain, wow, my moves occasionally, rarely don't work on Tuesday, but runs for 30 seconds at 97 degrees. Wah! Oh my gosh. Listen, guys. Listen, the guy's fun, but if you don't see how he's annoying as fuck, then I don't get you. I genuinely don't get it. The only struggle this guy has is leveling his alpha up to 7 so he can get a 3rd kick. After that, his struggle's over. It's done. He's playing the game however he wants. The worst part about his alpha is the light kick combo. That shit is so annoying. For his beta, I mean, it's good. It's real good. The one balance thing about it is that he is minus as hell on whiff. So be careful around Ibara, otherwise this will happen. He also has some of the lowest health in the game at 225, so be extra careful around Ibara and Strike Shigaraki. For his Gamma, become a Korean Overwatch Winston player and protect your whole team. It's a really good utility move if your teammates understand how a shield works, which surprisingly and sadly is pretty uncommon, unfortunately. So mainly just use it for damage or a get off me tool. It stops most things, but not everything. Then his special, Permeate. If you run out of ammo and you need to stall for a long ass time for all of your abilities to reload, press Y and you'll be fine. You can use it to home in on your teammates too, but it's kind of a big waste, so just use your alphas instead. This guy's good. Like, occasionally his light combo the 3rd hit won't connect, and his permeation occasionally won't work. I know how annoying that is. I've had it happen on videos twice. I know how annoying it is. And then I play against him. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel bad for you at all. I really don't. He's got a ton of annoying ass combos, so it makes sense to put him in the annoying as fuck tier.
I'd say.
Let Steve speak his mind. I want to hear what Steve has to say.
Just pisses me off and he runs around with those perfect abs and it's like, God, I fucking hate you, bro.
Where would you put him?
Honestly, low S or high A.
I think he's pretty good. He's wonky, but still, he's not Ibara wonky.
I think in between Blue Bakugo and Red Deku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Blue Bakugo's better than him.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Lemillion's way better.
And you know what pisses me off too? His normal... Oh my god. His normal kick combo is really annoying.
Yeah, it's
but
so annoying.
What people have started to do recently is they stun lock you with his normal melee and then shield blast you.
Yeah, dude, the combos that he has are so irritating. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I hate him.
Oh, I forgot the character I forgot the character I was playing, looked up and frowned. Fortnite. Mr. I was never book smart, I was always money smart. I don't like him. I don't like playing him. I don't like playing against him. You're essentially able to build in a Fortnite zero build lobby, except you annoy your teammates with your bum-ass 90s. I'm not gonna act like he's not good because he's pretty good. I can't lie. I don't mind having him on my team either that much, but playing this guy is another thing, dude. You have all these characters, and then you have Cement Man. His alpha is an instant full crake 90, so you can lift yourself up or your teammates up. His beta is big damage, and you just sludge stuff on the ground, and anyone who gets hit by it, it's gonna be hurting. Then his gamma is just a big slab. It does the good damage. To the people who play this character, I don't know how you do it. I really don't, but hey, at least you got that Drip Lord Supreme skin, so you guys are eating good. I can't lie, hitting his beta, it's kind of satisfying, but I just don't want to log on and play this guy. Regardless, he's pretty damn good in the right hands, and if I played against good Cementoss players often, he'd probably be in annoying as fuck tier, but I don't. A tier.
I'd say he's low S, high A.
Bottom of... I don't know. He's so annoying to play with and against.
But he's still a pretty good
He's
character.
good, but fucking hell is he annoying to play.
I'd say below Purple Toga.
Alright. Steven?
Yeah.
Alright. Middle-aged divorcee. I mean, come on. It's kind of obvious, dude. I play Sombra, and even though she sucks right now, the ability to take your abilities away is always gonna be annoying. And in a game where all of your abilities are gone because you're getting looked at is really annoying. At a range stun that breaks armor as his alpha, yeah, this character's OP as hell. Really high damage, projectile stun, really good normal and evasive movement and projectile mitigation just as his core kit by itself? I think they give him a little too much. I mean, am I wrong? He is the only character that I played against and received nice messages about, and rightfully so. I don't blame these people. Like, if you play this character, you're gonna get nice messages from nice people that you've played against. The only thing you can do while this guy is staring at you is run him down and melee him and use your special. I won't lie, I like him. He's pretty fun, and more importantly, his combo and team potential is crazy high. Like, stunning people and moving them to you to get any move in the game to hit it's crazy. It's good. He's also a really good solo character, and if you throw a coordinated team on top of that, he is a scary motherfucker. Stand proud, Isaiah. You're an annoying as fuck tier.
I don't have much issues with him, to be honest.
I've seen some gameplay. He's pretty good.
He's really good, dude. He is really fucking good. Like, I didn't know that his little fan spray breaks your shields practically if he uses the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's just annoying. He's really annoying.
Say, once again, low S, high A.
I'd say he's better than Toga and Cementoss.
Yeah. His restraint is really strong,
it's
too.
so good. It's so good. Minecraft creative mode. She just kind of flies around like she's in creative mode, and it looks funny. When she came out, I saw a lot of people complaining about her, and I don't know if they still do, but I never got the hate that she received. Like, I even saw a diss track about her on Twitter, and I was like, really? Like, are we playing against the same character? Like, out of all the characters and skill sets they've added, why her? The only strong thing about her that I saw was her gamma, but every character has that one move that's just really good. That and her flight, that got nerfed pretty hard recently. Her alphas are okay, her beta's pretty good, but runs out fast, and then her gamma is just, again, really good. You pretty much just fly around in creative mode and pester people. She's also pretty slow, so if you pressure her after a hard knockdown, it can be really hard for her to start playing the game again. Solid B tier.
Before the nerfs, I'd say probably, once again, low S, high A. But after the nerfs...
They just nerfed her flight, right?
No, dude, they nerfed everything about her. She does... I'm pretty sure she does less damage. I'd say...
Her gamma's still really good.
Yeah, it's... I'd say probably low A. Like, you don't see people play her a lot, dude.
Like low A or A minus?
I think it'd be silly to put her in the same tier as Shigaraki for low A.
Above Rock Bitch.
Rock bitch.
Bottom of A.
Yeah, I'd say bottom of A.
Steven, thoughts?
Move on to the next one, bro.
Hawks Tua. Racist. Like, so racist. I've played a lot of different games with characters, and I don't think I've ever seen such a united hatred towards one singular character. The damage and negative effect this dumbass bird had in the game needs to be studied thoroughly. If the devs came out and said, hey, we didn't playtest Hawks at all, it would make so much sense. And then the devs, being the super geniuses that they are, there's no way they didn't see the negativity towards Hawks and the masses begging for him to get nerfed. Hell, I saw some Japanese agency groups retired or something because I didn't know it was that serious, but they did. Anyways, the devs, they saw this. And then the next patch, they were like, yeah, we buffed him. Like, how stupid. The level of incompetence you have to do that is insane. I know it's a gacha game, but nobody's gonna play it if you act like you hate your players. And then you have the audacity to add tuning right after? Are you for real? Like, there is no reason that this guy gets to move at Mach 20 as an ability. Not everything has to be lore accurate. It straight up doesn't. And why? Why are you giving a guy who moves that fast homing projectiles that laser people down? So you gotta fly around incredibly fast and you don't have to aim? Cool, sick, awesome. His beta, we don't need to discuss it. This is racism 101, dude. Like, this is how racism started. Hawk's beta. Ton of damage on an extremely hard to dodge move. And his gamma, it's just annoying. Like, why can't you roll it? Why can't you roll the effect? I know you can roll to avoid the damage, which is also really high, but you can't roll the effect? Why? Even his melee is stupid good, dude. The only thing I like about him is his carry special, because you can do some cool stuff like dropping red shiggy onto people. Anyways, racist here.
SS.
No complaints.
SS.
No need to complain. I fucking hate this bitch. Fuck you. Imagine if they made Sindel a Japanese man with paintbrush hair and then put him in this game. And that's basically what President Mike is. Blast Everyone's Eardrums with the most balanced strike character that they've added to the game. This guy feels like a base roster character, and what that means is that when he was getting pieced together, the devs had the idea of balance in their minds while working on it. Honestly, one of the things holding him back is that his alphas not only have fall off damage, but also hard knockdown after several hits. His special is a crucial part of his kit, and it helps a ton to always have this out. It amps up his alpha big time. And the strongest part of his kit, his beta, specifically the heavy version, shreds everyone with the speaker amp. Obviously the light version messes up everyone at close range, being a huge projectile stun that breaks armor, dishes out heavy damage by itself. Is a great setup for a combo into his gamma, if you're close enough. President Mike is the only character where you're happy your teammates are dead or dying because of his gamma. DJ Punch. Okay. Is not only the most made up thing ever, but also gets stronger the more teammates you have dead or down. And I can only imagine the damage if you tie in Embrittlement and Revenge Strike on top of that, plus Ultra. But unfortunately, I don't have Yellow Shiggy, and I don't really care enough to get him either. I'm saving up for that fancy Ibara skin after blowing all my tickets on that All Might skill set. This character's mega strength comes when there are multiple teams fighting. If you see a huge fight going down, place a speaker down, do the heavy beta, the damage you'll get. Oh my gosh, is it satisfying to do this. I love it. It's the best part about his kit. It's my favorite thing to do with the character. By far. For as good as this character is, I am shocked I barely see him getting played. The game is riddled with tier 4 players. Although I guess it is kind of hard to compete with stuff like Strike Dabi. All in all, he's fun as hell and a good A tier. Steve's favorite character. F tier. He said it, not me, dude. He said it, not me. The people have spoken. Royce, what is your opinion that I'm not gonna listen to?
On present week, I'd say he's bottom of S, because dude, his damage is really, really, really good.
It
You
is.
can't deny that.
I can't.
Can we make a tier called delete this character?
No, because President Mike's gonna be the only one in there. I think it's funny seeing these two next to Dabi.
God, I hate President Mike with
You
passion.
hate him so much. The first and currently only balanced skill set in the game. I was kind of excited for this skill set because Kaminari is my favorite character, and after getting slammed season after season by new skill sets, I was the one going to be slamming with the new OP skill set. And then he came out and he wasn't exactly brain dead OP. In fact, he wasn't even OP. He was just okay. His lock-on was and the second you break line of sight, whether it be a bush, tree, building, or teammate blocking your vision point blank, resets the lock-on. On top of that, he struggled killing down people because his alpha, although it looked like it, didn't shotgun. It only hit one projectile. So killing down people for him was impossible, making him a terrible clutch character. He has to mag dump his entire kit and they'd still be barely alive. However, the best thing that he has done for this game is be a hard counter to most of the annoying characters in the game. And those would be rapid characters. Hawks, Toga, Twice, practically anyone who hangs in the air for a long period of time, he countered big time. Against Tech Kaminari, you absolutely cannot fly around him. And ever since he got added, a lot of those characters have taken a backseat in playtime. I barely see them anymore. So even though he's not even a top pick, it looks like so many of these characters get countered by him that people aren't even playing anymore. And that's awesome. Honestly, I'm kind of glad he's not crazy broken because the last thing I want to do is get annoyed by the character I like most. And before the patch, I'd rank him pretty low, like B or C, but he got a giant buff this season. Now, he can shotgun people at close range, making dealing damage at close range so much better, and then killing down people so much easier, which, like, that was probably the thing I hated most about it. So, thank you, devs. His traps don't break after they've been tripped, and that's very awesome. And a few other things that I can't remember, but those were like the two big things. Even before the buff though, he was still fun. I really enjoy him. Sniping people at long range and his dash are super fun. His traps give rapids an even harder time running away because of the wall hacks. Even though he's not the best, even after the buffs, he's still really fun and once again feels like a base roster character. Like all three of his abilities are super cool. Like his dash does more and more damage the more people he consecutively hit. It's not much, it's only like 10 extra damage after each time, but it's still cool chaining off of 2 or 3 people. Very good B tier. Purple Kaminari.
C.
C?
No, I was saying C like the word.
He did get buffed, so he can't
I think he's
shotgun
S
now.
tier.
I wouldn't say he's
Yeah.
S tier.
I feel like it's because you don't know how to use them.
No,
I think you're checking. No, I think, dude.
Your monkey brain
there's a
can't
bias.
handle
There's
using
a
them.
bias, dude.
Yeah.
Before the buff, I would say he's C tier, but honestly, he's pretty good right now. He shotguns, his traps don't break after they activate. We're an S though. There's no way he's better than these 3. These 4, honestly. Right here?
Yeah,
Between
that's
Aizawa
good.
and Toga?
The purples next to each other.
Yeah, I was thinking like, there's no way he's better than these characters. There's no way. If I lived in a world where everyone had superpowers and mine was that my hands became super big, I'd honestly be pretty depressed because this power is lame as hell, dude. However, Reinhardt Wilhelm is actually a pretty cool assault character. Straight up actual tank, being super dangerous at close range, but a non-existent threat at mid to long range. Her alpha is the equivalent of the EVA 8 from Apex Legends, except it hit consistently and was just a bit better. Her shield, well, a shield. Its shield's real good. Don't try to contest it, because if it gets blocked, you'll get stunned setting up for the big clap Gamma. This is the lifeline of her entire kit, because she gets up to 3 heavy hitting attacks that come back pretty fast and deal up to around 180 damage. And she gets super armor on this too. And her special is just kind of there. I mean, you get to pick up your teammates and move around like a Halo 3 mongoose, you know? And when you get tired of them, you can just throw them away. She kind of shares the same struggle as Strike Shiggy, but instead of horizontal and vertical struggles, it's more so distance. Very good B tier.
I'd say maybe A tier.
Yeah, Kendo's running it.
I put Kendo in B.
Yeah, she's got like range issues.
Her shield's a little, yeah, exactly. Her shield's a
Before
little
it
bit
got
annoying.
buffed, it was pretty
Honestly,
dog
it's
shit.
like, why would you play Kendo when you could play Kirishima?
It was
Yeah.
strong. It was really strong. Then they nerfed it.
Dude, they
And then they
fucking
buffed it
killed
again.
her,
She
bro.
quite literally throws pebbles at you.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they took a shotgun to her. Like, oh wait, I forgot. Red Kirishima. Duh.
And her skill set's coming out too.
True. I saw what it does, and it doesn't. I don't know. From what I saw, it doesn't look. I mean, it's hard to make Kendo look cool. Bottom. We're in B tier.
I'd say above Ida.
Below.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Shinso. Weird. Really, really weird. He reminds me of someone. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know.
I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich.
Oh well. Anyways, racist, annoying as fuck, homophobic, and on site. There is no way. There is no way any of the devs played against this character, because if they had, they would have gotten up and murdered whoever just hit him with Shinso's Alpha. Everything this character does is not only annoying, but easy and high damaging. Step 1, hit some poor bastard with the Alpha. Step 2, figure out how you want to murder them and make them hate playing this game. That's pretty much it. For his beta, you get a move that does 2 completely different things. Whoa, he is 4 moves. 4 moves. Wow, crazy. The only thing balanced about it is that they're tied to 1 move. His beta lets you get insane movement or insane damage. You can combo this off of his Alpha extremely easily. And his Gamma, it's just baby mode. Hey, I don't like it when people move too fast and I have to like react to that. So you're gonna move really slow. You're gonna shoot slow. You're gonna roll slow. You're gonna run slow. You're gonna do everything slow for an annoying amount of time. And that's also my tuning, so everyone can do this to everyone. Wow, great job, devs. This is really fun to play against. And it's special. Oh my. Ooh, it's special. It's special, dude. This might be one of the most aggravating moves in the entire game. Projectile stun. That makes you stand still for like 10 seconds, and I'm not over exaggerating. You stand still. You can't do anything. You drop the 2 most valuable items you have, and Shinso can make you go in whatever direction he wants. So he can take you out of the fight, rob you, do a little funny dance, and then murder you. You see what he can do and go, surely it can't be that easy. And then you play him and realize that it is, in fact, that easy. So Shinso, you get your little spot at the top for being the little bastard you are. Shinso.
SS.
Yep, that's
Yeah, there's nowhere else to put him, dude. That's his
funny
spot.
because Steve like plays him so much.
I do.
He does.
Dude, it's because in a game with red Dobbies
True.
in Hawks, like, what am I gonna do?
Literally, when I played him for the video, he's so easy, dude.
He is so easy. And that's another reason why, because he is so easy, dude.
He's so stupid.
When I tell you, I barely have to level up at all.
Yeah, I was like, wow, the right bumper move where he spins around does so much damage.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
I wasn't even using his gamma, which like confuses everyone. That shit pisses me off so much when I get hit by it.
He's so easy.
Yeah, and then his special. Oh my fucking gosh. Big woman.
Let's be bosom buddies, huh?
Her kid's pretty standard. She's got the punchy shooties, armored AoE stun stomp, and a dive kick that does a considerable amount of damage that I was not aware of. All of this gets mega amped up from her special. Big white woman install makes all of her moves go from good to real good. Her alphas become planet waves and are big ass meteorites that deal meteorite level damage, but they are kind of slow. However, the notable things are the dive kick and the stomp. This shit is unrollable and deals insane levels of damage. And seeing as she gets 5 of these attacks, it would feel like this is unbeatable. On top of the fact that she has heavy damage reduction too. But the counterplay to Big White Woman install is to not let her do it. If she takes enough stun damage, she'll get knocked out of it. And seeing as there's a lot of characters in the game that I've realized from making this video, if everyone focuses on her, she can be easily dealt with. So it's not a move you just want to be using all the time. In small white woman mode, she's still pretty good. Like, she's not bad. Good damage, armor moves, but her alpha range is a little short. Big woman gets A tier.
Dog shit.
SS.
Terrible character. I'd
I'd put her
say
in triple S or S.
I wouldn't say triple S, because her being on the same level as these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, that's true.
I'd say probably bottom of S.
I wouldn't say bottom of S. She counters Cementoss. Toga too. I'd say right here.
Really?
Aizawa was better, and I think Aizawa was better than her, and I don't think she's better than. I don't think she's worse than Purple Kaminari. She's real good, and there's a lot of times where she's big, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do here?
Yeah.
And then, dude, I was rewatching some of the gameplay on her. Her dive kick does 111 damage at the end.
Yeah, it does the end damage.
Yeah, that's a shit ton, dude.
But that's all you get.
Shut up, dude. You're downplaying so hard.
What? I'm just saying you can't combo off of it.
I think I skipped over.
Probably somebody else can, but I don't think you can. Nature area?
Bro, what? You don't fuck with no UA, no shopping mall, no training camp, no nothing?
Listen, I like any of the good looting spots as much as the next guy, but this nature area speaks to my soul.
Speaks to my soul. Oh my gosh, Twice, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, Twice. I hate you. And the worst part is, I love you as a character, but I hate you in this game. Twice. On site, no explanation needed. It's on site all day, every day, dude. His alpha's fine. It's his beta and gamma that are the problems. It's an annoying ranged stun into a ton of damage that he gets 3 of. He gets 3 of these because he's all rapid. And that's the reason I hate the rapids they've added. They give them these insane kits with high damage, high utility, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're supposed to be making a rapid. Let's give him this movement ability. It does a lot of damage and they get a lot of charges with because they're a rapid. Like I said, it annoys me even more because I love Twice as a character. He's so good, and it pisses me off when I see him and 10 other people on the same team. His special is so broken, it's dumb. It's one of the best. Get a clone of someone you killed. The finisher is fast for no reason too. Like, why is it this fast? The clone has the eyes of a hawk too. They'll see you from across the map through 5 buildings and 400 bushes and shoot you perfectly. Also, they take forever to kill, and the fact that he can have up to 7 is absurd. Even his melee is super good because it advances forward, so it's harder to even whip it. And he's not even that hard either. Easy on site tier. When did I skip over him?
What do you mean?
I skipped over Twice like forever ago. He was supposed to be after Rapid Toga.
Oh my god.
Alright, where are we putting him?
I'd say triple S probably.
Yeah, I fucking hate this guy. I really want to put him in double S. I really do. Because
You should put him in F because he's a trans representative.
I'd say I'd put him in double S if If he's got like 7 clones.
Yeah.
But
If he's got a bunch of clones,
then that's double S easy all day. But without it, he's just annoying. He's just annoyingly really good. But honestly, I'd say he's bottom of triple S because all these characters, I'd rather play against twice than all these characters.
yeah.
The latest character that has been added is the unlikable and easy to hate Monoma. How this character has a fan base is completely beyond me. But hey, 2 of the most popular characters in the series just so happen to be 2 of the most boring and terrible characters in fiction, so surprised to be surprised, I guess. The thing that makes it even worse is 1, he is fucking broken. He is busted. If you thought Toga instant reload was bad, he is 100 times worse. His core thing is to do that. And 2, he's actually such a cool character gameplay-wise, but it's Monoma. So I have 0 desire to play him despite how cool he is at a gameplay level. One good thing about him is that hopefully his gamma confirms that Tetsu won't ever be a character because we already have a Kirishima who's the same thing, and I do not need another red Kirishima variant. A character who can have any combination of every alpha, beta, and gamma in the game is already good, but add on the fact that he gets multiple instant ability reloads is stupid. So I already hate Monoma as a character, now I hate even more because of the game. His alpha is just like, oh, wow. Ranged bitch slap, but that's pretty much all it is. And then his beta's whatever this is, and then his gamma is just, hey, don't hit me unless you want me to copy your move. Yes. Oh my gosh, yay. So even without his abilities, he's just annoying. He's really annoying. And then I'm sure you've seen the clip, if he copies Iida's gamma, oh my gosh, this is like the best character in the entire game. Straight up. Annoying as fuck too.
I think he's high S, triple S. Yeah.
He's borderline double S. Like he's right there. If I keep playing against him, he might be in double S.
I haven't played against him a lot. I don't know much about him.
He can copy basically anyone's abilities. So he can have any alpha, any beta, and any gamma in the game. And
But like why?
I don't know. And
he can swap back and swap up to
Yeah.
instantly reload
he
all the
doesn't have,
shit.
yeah, his whole special allows him to swap in between his actual moves and then his copied moves instantly. So it fully reloads everything too.
It's kind of silly.
And then people found that if he steals Iida's speed boost, he gets a speed boost on all of his attacks. He's either right here in between Ochaco and Todoroki, or he's in double S. And if I think if I keep playing against him, I've played games by myself, and my teammates will teabag this guy. And I've never seen any of I rarely see my random teammates go teabag people.
He is fucking annoying.
He's really annoying. But I don't think he's in double S yet. I don't hate him that much. So I'll put him right here. Sound good?
Yeah.
And now, for the newest skill set added to the game, and part of the reason this video is coming out now and not a week ago, the Kendo skill set. I read about what she was going to do before she came out and was uninterested completely. She was then revealed on Twitter ability by ability how they normally do it. And I was still like, what the hell is this? I then proceeded to roll for the Ibara skin, and after 2 rolls I got the skill set, yay! And so I kept rolling and I got it again, because you should be able to get duplicate characters and skill sets for 200 souls. Wow, I was just running low on these. I figured, well, since I, not only got it once but twice, I might as well put it in the tier list. So here we go. I repeatedly said how boring it was to me, so I wasn't expecting to be amazed or anything. But when I played it for the first time in an actual game, I realized that it was actually really fun. Not because it was like, well designed or anything, hell no, just absolutely not. But it's because it's stupid and pretty much cheating. She's pretty much like Strike Deku, where everything she does hard knockdowns and deals a lot of damage. Hard knockdowns are either really good or annoying for the character using them. If their whole game plan is to hard knockdown fast like the Deku or Kendo skill sets, then they're really good because they don't allow your enemies to play the game and they take a ton of damage. If it's like present Mike Alpha, then it's just annoying for me using it because it takes so many hits for it to actually be a hard knockdown. Point is, the skill set is mad good because like Strike Deku, not only does everything hard knockdown, but it's easy to do. So you're easily hard knocking down enemies and easily doing a lot of damage. Her alphas chunk your health down with each hit of the heavy version, and they still do a lot on the light version too. And her gamma gives her a ton of super armor on an insanely stupid looking movement option, plus good damage. But I think we all know after a few days what makes her really good. Her beta. What is probably the best move in terms of how much armor you get in the entire game is what makes her stupid good. Enter a stance, giving you super armor and soak up damage that stuns physical attacks off of you. And obviously, just it soaks up damage. Any kind of damage. After releasing the button, you do an armored counterattack that does fair and honest damage if you soak up enough damage. It's like her Assault Shield Clap combo except one move and better. The thing that makes it like the best armored move in the entire game is much like a Strike Kirishima, his shield, there's barely any counterplay to this move at all. Typically, in armored moves, grabs counter them. Ibara grab, Strike Shigaraki grab, All Might grab, Dabi grab, I'm pretty sure. Those grabs do not work on her in this stance, and on top of that, they're counted as a physical attack, so you use it and you get stunned off, and then she can use her counterattack move. Why is that? I genuinely don't understand. Like, there's counterplay. These moves are specifically designed to counter armored moves. Why are you removing this counterplay? That makes no sense at all. Now, obviously, it's not completely invincible. Aizawa counters it with his alpha, Shinso counters it with his alpha. Both versions of Ochaco counter it with their grab lifts. There might be like one or two other things more, but the fact that there's so many moves, they don't work against it is ridiculous. She's completely busted, but like her only weakness, her one weakness, I guess, is range, but that gets covered up by her movement option. I'll give her this again, I'll be fair, she's really fun. She's really fun. As for where she goes, I haven't played against her that much, but a character that has high damage, hard knockdowns, insane mobility is pretty much always going to be annoying as fuck. Crazy to think that there are 40 total characters and skill sets in this game now, and a whole lot more on the way. That big ass number has made doing this video a major time investment, so it feels good to finally be at the last character. The term honest low tier is nothing new to me. I play them in every game I've touched, really. Much like stand users being drawn to other stand users, I am drawn to maining honest low tiers. Asusena in Tekken 8, Neon in Valorant, Kiriko in Overwatch, Happy Chaos in Guilty Gear Strive, the list goes on. I love these honest low tiers because they're just so bad that complaining about them is a self-report skill issue, because there is nothing to complain about. Their kits are terrible, low damage, slow move, useless moves, everything, you name it. But that's the fun. Winning with characters that have to try so much harder than everyone else in the entire game. Not only that, but dominating. Hitting a heavy shot with Happy Chaos? A miracle! Killing someone with using any part of Neon's kit, you gotta be constantly praying. When you go into stance as Asusena, it's a mix-up for sure, not for your opponent, but for you. I hope I picked the right option, otherwise I die. And so, to recognize the struggle that this character goes through each and every single day, I will be creating a new tier at the very bottom just for him. The honest low tier. And no one deserves that spot on the roster of My Hero Ultra Rumble except Strike Kaminari. When I tell you this guy has it rough, I mean it. If you thought Tech Dabi and Ibara had struggles, they're nothing compared to what he has to go through. It's a dream compared to him. When you load into the lobby as this character, you get circled by everyone and laughed at. But to my fellow troopers representing our boy Kaminari, I see you and I recognize you. His alpha? Pathetic! Barely does anything. I mean, you can connect them, make a cool fence that can stun, but it has to hit twice. Twice! And nobody's bad enough to get hit by it even once! Not even the bots get hit by it. And his beta? Talk about terrible. Let me stand still so everyone can kill me, but oh, I have a tiny AoE around me that goes through walls. Like it matters. That does piss all damage. He's a strike character, so like, shouldn't he be doing a little bit more damage? I mean, yeah, it's really cool that his beta can electrify metallic objects, making it an active fence like actual fences, cars, stuff like that. But once again, nobody is bad enough to get hit by it. And don't even get me started about this pathetic, horrendous excuse of a gamma? Terrible movement, terrible damage, but it stuns, and it never connects. And the stun duration isn't even noticeable. It's also super easy to roll. I'm not even gonna get started on his special. You have gigantification, full heals, instant reses, active super, and then you have
Crank up the
this.
voltage!
Oh, I get a free stun if I touch someone or they touch me. Okay, sure. Wow. Terrible. But I get on, pick Strike Kaminari, and shine. You could even say, ironic, that I go plus Ultra and knock down my enemies one by one with this sad character. And only true fans of the character can make him work. So if you see someone successfully land a stun, just know that you are in the presence of a legend. A master of their craft. Not a single character has it worse than Kaminari. Every alpha hit, ingenious levels of calculations. Every use of his beta, methodical, planned. Every stun landed was a good deed that player did, because strike Kaminaris are like real life All Mights. The difference is that only they know. Nobody else notices. But now everyone knows. And I am sure nobody agrees with me more than my two buddies who will say the same thing as I do.
He is currently invading
SS.
Poland as we speak.
All Strike Kaminari minions, rise from your tilted towers and stand tall. For you are the best players in the world. The honest low tier, Kaminari.
So guys, that was a tier list. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This is Yang's. My character's top tier. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Go listen to Throwaway on Spotify. See you on the next one. How good was that?
I'll use it. And that's it. 41 characters and skill sets, all done and rated. This took me way longer than I expected it would, so sorry for going a whole month without posting. I thought this would take me 2 weeks to make, and it ended up taking me, well, a month. If you watched this whole thing, I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I hope you liked it. Here's the final ratings for me personally. I moved a few around, and remember, this is 100% accurate, so if you disagree with any of these, you're just wrong. Sorry, I don't make the rules, but that's how it is. Being real for a second, the top tiers in this game are really boring to me since they don't really have to try, so I don't really have an interest in playing them. The most fun and enjoyable characters are, for me, the lower tiers, because you actually have to open your eyes and try to win with them, so I tend to play those characters more. If there's no challenge, there's no fun. As for the game, I'm pretty excited for what's next because all the characters up until Monoma were leaked like a year ago, so I knew exactly who was coming out and pretty much when. And now, since Mono is out, we don't really know who's next. So It's kind of exciting. Anyways, thank you again for watching, even if it was for a few characters, and I appreciate it. Thank you, and have a blessed one.